specific, and they cannot be left alone at all. Period.
And just to be clear, the note that I sent the mayor was not IEP, it was just, the thought was that we have a Riverwood stimulus program.
Right.
Might as well join the crowd.
Then,
And hire two kids that were like high school, college age, looking for summer work to do, cleaning up ditches, pulling garlic mustard, other things around the village.
Do you think anybody from your RPC would be interested in supervising?
I think we could do something like that. Well, I shouldn't say we, because I was formerly director of the RPC. Now I am a peon of the RPC.
We have members of the RPC here.
I don't know if we have the person power to, it depends what the level of supervision is.
Yeah.
Assigning a task is one thing, but staying with a person.
Yeah,
is
they can't be
another.
left alone to do a task most of the time. They have to watch.
I think this is, potentially this is an opportunity, and we have to look at the details.
Absolutely.
But I think there's something here that might be really beneficial for us and for the kids.
Yeah. Bill, if I may, John Norris, 408 Palmer Court. Formerly overseed over. IEPs can be anything from a very mild individual program to very intense. You have to know the individual. So I think you probably need more detail before you.
I will talk to Stephanie, and because she was not, I told her I would have them picking garlic mustard and cleaning up the road and stuff like that, and she said, fine.
Some of them would be very capable as long as somebody's watching them, because they can wander off into the woods or in the road. Others, frankly, you can leave alone doing it. I'm just saying, you just can't be sure.
Sure.
I have always felt that one of the things this village needs very much is some type of a program for teenagers in this village. We have nothing for our teenage population, and I thought that it might be a very good use of one of these students if, now that we have our movie ability, instead of just having it for the seniors, that we have something once a month or twice a month
Yeah,
for teenagers here. Well, that would be a use of them. It wouldn't be enough hours, according to what you have there, but one of those students could be helped to facilitate and put this kind of program together. And I would be willing to work with that person. I think that it's a big need in this village. Having been a former high school teacher myself, I don't think kids need to be that supervised if they're nice kids. It depends who they are.
No, I'm talking about the kids that are IEP kids, these are challenged kids.
These are challenged kids, we'll have to
Yeah,
find,
who need supervision.
because I'm reading it now, and you're right, that's what it says here, but this is not what I talked to her about, because
Okay.
If we use the grant, I think it would be a little more difficult.
Right. I mean, to employ a couple of kids from the high school for the summer, I think would be marvelous. I think that would be a great thing to do. I think it would be good for the village, I think it would be good for the kids.
Absolutely.
But a program where you're talking about IEP kids, there's
That's
a
different.
level of supervision required and responsibility
okay,
required.
I will check it out. Okay. A request from Nancy Morton to hire someone to take minutes. Nancy, you want
I made my recommendation of the trustees.
We did find someone who would do this at a reasonable rate.
Yes.
Nancy, the reasonable rate is $21.50 an hour.
Yes,
For example, we're here 2 hours tonight.
right.
How much would she charge?
I don't have an exact price, it would probably be $80.
Before there's a discussion, should we have a motion? There's no motion.
There's no motion, we're just discussing right
I know, but there shouldn't be any discussion unless there's a motion.
now. No motion.
I don't, but someone may.
I move to have the village employ someone, the person that Nancy has found, to take minutes at village board meetings in the future.
Second.
Now, discussion?
No, it's discussion time. Nicely.
Right, one of my questions is, it's $21.50 an hour, and a 2-hour meeting, you would probably charge for 4 hours?
No, it's not exactly correct.
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out.
I would find it out completely, just, I think she'd probably be charged for 3, depends what time.
Well,
On taxi.
if she has to record, does she has to charge for travel,
No,
printing,
no.
just email?
Can I,
Can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you gave me such a nice reception, and I appreciate it. I can't tell you how much, but I think we've overlooked the fact that we're losing 2 others. We're losing Linda, and we're losing John. I think they should have a good round of applause.
Debbie,
And Debbie,
Debbie
Debbie's gonna be the nurse to take care of us all.
if it gets too warm in here and we all pass out.
I turned the fans
Well,
on.
I would just,
Is everybody good? Bruce?
I just wanted to clarify the motion because I was a little bit confused about this the last time when I said that, no, we didn't have to have something on the agenda to take a final action. That's true, we weren't taking final action. The decision on hiring employees is an executive function. So the motion isn't for the board to hire an employee. I think the motion would be,
For the clerk to hire an employee?
well, I don't know that the clerk has the authority to hire employees. The only person who has authority to hire employees is the mayor in the village. I don't know that the clerk has an independent, I don't think our ordinances as presently constituted allow the clerk to hire employees.
What about the board to instruct the mayor to hire?
Well, I don't, you know.
Are you saying we have to go into executive session?
No, I'm saying that, Jack, you speak up if you have a different understanding, but,
I'm listening.
I'm
not understanding what you're
what I'm saying is that if the board wants to pass an ordinance creating a position,
Not ordinance.
then the board can do that.
But are we creating a position, Bruce?
Well,
I don't
just,
know.
if the mayor, under this form of government, is the executive head. And therefore, he would have the authority to hire and fire, but it has to be approved by the village board in order to pay someone. So,
Right, Jack. If I may, the state statute actually says the board can authorize the clerk to hire an assistant if the board so creates a position. And our ordinances are silent.
so the board has to create the position first.
Yes. And you can authorize the clerk to hire someone.
So that's what I'm getting at. We have to, that's why I want to
And
clarify.
is the motion required because we have the position, we're just changing the character that is assuming that position? I don't know if it's ever been created by ordinance, I think it's been an informal arrangement.
And it could
What has
continue being.
happened in the past is Eileen has always taken the minutes, and then when, about 10 years ago, when she was 80 years old, she was having problems with arthritis and couldn't marry Debbie. When Nancy, wanted to become village clerk, everybody assumed, including myself, that she would take the minutes.
No, don't say everyone, because she told me she would not.
Well, the caucus was told that she would take minutes. Nancy's been taking minutes. Let me just,
Was the caucus told that she would take
No.
minutes?
Whether the caucus was told or not is irrelevant.
you're right.
That is just noise, white noise, so let's put that to the side, forget about it. It's irrelevant.
Whether it's put aside or not is
What's relevant is, can we get good, accurate minutes?
Right.
And, you know, is Nancy capable of doing it in some manner, shape, or form? If not, I'd like to hear why not. And if not, then we go on to consider a candidate, creating a position or candidacy or whatever we want to do.
Okay.
But that's where the thread should go, in my mind.
Nancy took minutes on January 20th, 2009. She took minutes of that meeting. She volunteered to take minutes of the meeting, and she was paid for an hour and a half to do so. Nancy took minutes on April 15, 2008. Nancy was paid
Again, it's irrelevant whether